Hello YouTube people, today I'm here to play this Zombie Infestation deck that took the second place in the Italian Nationals. I want to play this deck mostly because the chat asked me a lot and I think it's really cool. So it's my first time playing this deck, so just be kind in the comments. I know I'm not super sharp, especially when I play on stream, and I expect to do mistakes, but this is a learning stream, so we are here to learn after making mistakes. And so the core of the deck is Zombie Infestation. Zombie Infestation means each time we can, even multiple times per turn, we can just discard 2 cards to create a zombie. To fool the Zombie Infestation, that of course doesn't seem a very powerful card, reading like that, we have 4 Squee and 1 Krovikan Horror as 5th Squee. This means that every turn we can just discard 2 Squees, get them back, and create a zombie. On top of that, we play Accumulated Knowledge and Gush to always have a flow of cards. Those works both as a way to fuel the infestation, but also as a way to look for the infestation. And the rest of the deck looks very much like Psychatog. So we have Duress and Smoter as removals. We have a Powder Keg, basically to remove, I think, the 0 drops and the 1 drops. Of course, we need to remember that we don't have to board wipe our zombies, but I'm eager to not make that mistake. We have a couple of Chain of Vapors. Of course, Chain of Vapor is it solves to power because we can either bounce our infestation in response to a natural light, but also bounce a permanent. I think this card is very good. Of course, as a Stifle Not player, I know the power of Chain of Vapor. Then we have free counters, as well as not free counters. We have Intuition, that is, I think, a cool card in this deck. We can get 3 Squeeze, but I also see getting other piles of like Accumulated Knowledge, Gush, Deep Analysis, Wonder, and something else. So we will, I think this is the mistake, the card that will help us doing a lot of mistakes and learning. And then we have a Forbid. A Forbid means a counter spell for 3 mana, so it's a cancel, but for a buyback, discarding 2 cards, we can get this back. So if we have double Squee, this is basically a counter spell forever. This card is very smart, so props to Alessandro, I think. I need to check the name. Because the original builder of this deck is Andrea Riva, that came second, so congrats to them and props for finding this card. It was really smart. Sideboard, we have basically the classic blue-black sideboard cards. 8 for red, 8 for enchantment. A Psychatog that, funny enough, like when we played Psychatog, we had a Zombie Infestation in the sideboard. Now that we are playing Zombie Infestation, we are playing a Psychatog in the sideboard, of course, to have more and different win cons. Those cards are similar, they get fueled with cards in hand, but of course if your opponent is bringing all the Naturalize and disenchant effects, Psychatog dodges all of them. Then we have a couple of Ivory Tower against red base deck, but I think they can also work against a Black Vise, I can say. Maybe it's good against Stasis. And we have a couple of Tsabo Web. So this is the deck tech now we are gonna play. Hello? What does Uzi mean? I have no idea. What does Uzi mean? I have no idea. I'm 27, don't value me. I already feel old compared to my Zoomer friends grinding the Magical Line Street. But a Pival Zombie Infestation. Okay. I mean, I remember Jim Davis yapping about casting a Pival. So he also, like, a Pival was I remember when the card was spoiled in MH2, I think. And I was super excited to play that with Urza and stuff. But eventually the card didn't make a cut. Eventually preoptimal infestation discard. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I remember maybe the deck contained also Psychatog because I remember also Psychatog maybe in those lists. 25 years ago, yeah, I was too. I couldn't even walk, I think. Then we have the living end deck. Okay, well, let's start with a portent. I'm not sure. I think I will eventually want those cards, so might as well keep them. This deck already is showing its complexity, but I think I want, like, since they are two, I think I will keep them. Hopefully my opponent doesn't start with a lucky, otherwise I will be Dobbs immediately. This deck will benefit a lot by the open deck list option, but I don't think open deck list is a thing in Premodern, at least for now. So we know we have a portent on top. I can shuffle it away, but I think I want to make sure I hit my third land drop here, so... Okay, and there is another accumulated knowledge as well. So I can just play the fetch and not shuffle back. Okay. They are not playing standstill, that's very good. 25 years ago, like, I actually, one of my, like, you know, when people ask you which year you wanted to be born, I always say, like, in the 80s, so I could play Magic. I could be a pro player in Kaibuda times, traveling the world, making Italy proud. Okay, we have a portent on top. I think I'm fine drawing the portent. No, I don't want to fetch to increase the odds of drawing a land. Perfect. Now, I think I will start with a portent on my part. We have the infestation. We need to find a spot for that. So I think I will just top everything and play the infestation. Okay, let's put it fair. Let's say that everyone could teleport back. But I also like what I'm liking about Premodern is I think a lot of people just one person. Okay. Yeah, I think that would be slightly unfair for the other people. I think now that deck list will be closed for Magic Online, so you should only the top 8. Some formats would be totally unexplored. And like the guy who won the Italian National said, and he won the Italian National with a brew, but also this deck was a brew at some point. So he just said that he plays tested with his friends, and that's kind of magic in my eyes. That's why I love this format, because this format is super brew intensive right now. So I think I want to... I can either draw 2 like this or draw 2 like this. I think I will play the accumulated knowledge. Okay, we failed to find a land, so it's fine. Hopefully they don't have a disenchant. If they have a disenchant, I think I will discard 4 cards. But what I mostly like about old school Magic, it like apart from everything, like the old Pro Tour logo and stuff like that seems super appealing in my eyes. They're super cool. I like the aspirational path that Wizard wanted you to follow. I think I got my hands on some packs where you had the cards of the players. That's insane. Ah merda, non l'ho ripreso in mano? Oops, mi sono perso a parlare. Yeah, sorry. I thought I would have got this back, but thank you chat for pointing it out. Deve avere una creatura sopra, ok, adesso ce lo ricordiamo. Adesso ho un'ansia ovviamente della Madonna nel fare le cose bene. Penso di voler fare accumulata qua. Ma direttamente sopra? Cosa vuol dire directly? So, can I get this back somehow? Or it will be stuck in my graveyard forever? Chat. I love this already. Direttamente sopra, ok, addio. Allora, pace, in qualche modo faremo, non so, c'è qualcosa che mi rimischia il cesso. Vabbè, qui faremo Smoother. Persa per sempre. Now it's stuck, ok, goodbye. Wonder if Wizard are monitoring Premodern success closely and thinking maybe we should recognize this as an official format and support it. I am super scared if they recognize Premodern, because that means that Gold Border is no more legal, not legal anymore, and it will completely be a cataclysm for the community, I think. Let's see if I can spike a foil. I can also see discarding Deep Analysis and Island. Or Powder Keg. I don't think I care about the Powder Keg. I know I can destroy lands, but I think at this point I mostly want to crush them. I have another Smoother in the deck, so maybe I can find that soon-ish. This deck is super complicated, but it's beautiful. I'm loving whatever I'm doing. I recognize any mistake in the second I make them. And yeah, this is the kind of Magic I like. Super tricky. Super tricky sequencing. So I can lose a zombie to deal 2 damage. To deal 4 damage, actually. No, I'm not sure I'm interested in doing that. I'd rather pass like this. Maybe they play a Wrath of God and then we foil. Okay. Yeah, Psychatog can get me back this creature. And this creature seems strong. Like, sacrifice a creature, dealing 1 damage. Not bad. Player deep analysis. Player factor fiction. No factor fiction. Okay. Impulse, okay. I'm thinking if I should play the Gaussian step. And if they factor fiction, I just foil. I think so. It's my second gush. Thinking if I want to counterspell a counter. The answer is probably no. I think I can beat a bunch of soldiers. If they start making the angels though, it's trickier. I mean, I fall for the bait. I could bounce that, but I don't want to lose my zombies. Okay. Cioè, non era meglio per uno zombie? Non lo so. Cioè, lui 2 spighe. Forse sì, perché adesso non abbiamo protezione per un eventuale... Cioè, se adesso... Io so che lui ha 2 spighe in mano. Se peschiamo Infestation e lui ha counter... Powder keg, va bene. I miss my Krovikan Horror. This card is probably insane against control decks. I don't know, I wasn't sure I would have got that back. funny enough, now we need to smother the conclave. Yes. I think end step I will powder keg these and then see from there. In response, still response. So I lose a token if I make 4 more. I don't think it's worth to make 4 more. So I think like this is fine. And, that's fine. No Diva's words. Tuition. I think if they replay the powder keg, I can just Animator at 1, please. Ok. Non ci puoi mettere sempre. Ah, prima si poteva, adesso non so se c'è un altro click da fare. Ok. Now, I think we'll just replay the infestation. Discarding 2 squeeze. Andando. Mm-hmm. So they still have one's worth supply of shares, right? The non-foil one, this one. They can send me to 4. And I guess if they swords now... Okay, Duca 368, we should be fine. Because if they swords now... I just create another zombie. If they don't foil... If they don't swords now, I just foil the zombie. I can also hold the island. Am I missing something? What can they have? Like they have two colors mana plus the swords. Okay. So against Zombie Infestation, what do we have? Psychatog, Sabos Web, and that's my sideboard, I think. I think I like the Powder Keg art. I'm not super fan of the Smoters. As well, like, Intuition is not also very good, I think. Like, I usually side out Intuitions when I don't need to eat specific things. So probably one is still fine to have, maybe. I can cut the other's motor. I don't know if they side in Angels, but since they play Standstill, I shouldn't expect the Angels. I'm thinking about a Null for Standstill. They probably... Yeah, I think a Null is fine. I can maybe cut at this point the Intuition, and maybe... The Wonder seems fine. I don't know what to cut. Maybe a Chain. Chain is only good to bounce my infestations. So maybe one is fine to cut. Anul should also... Like, maybe they play Phyrexian Furnace. Anul should be relevant in the slots. Okay. I think those ends seems fine. I'm curious to see how this deck performs against aggro decks, because I can take this like mulligan to 5, but if they start with a lucky, what do I do? I think I keep them all. Hopefully they don't start with they don't have standstill immediately. I think one turn I can survive, but cannot standstill. Nice. Okay, that's important again. There is a Dures. That's the card we are looking for. The other cards I don't think I like. Can skip. I can probably fetch basic island seal here, as I think it's relevant to have double islands. Or like I'm thinking, because eventually I might also consider to get a swamp, as I need to have black plus. I think swamp is probably better, mostly because if I draw exactly zombie infestation, we don't, but this makes the reasoning irrelevant. I think I want still to play around mana leak one turn. Sure. Okay. So if you want to play around mana leak, let's play a land first. I think it's fine to see what they got. If they play a Factor Fiction, I think I counterspell. If If they counterspell, I still think I counterspell. I'm thinking because I think I take the absorb because it's the strongest one. Though not taking the absorb, taking the absorb means they can maybe start to attack with the Mishra. That's not what I want. Okay, they just drew Factor Fiction. Fine. That's a random situation. So maybe I can do like this. Lance and spells, classic. Of course, this is weak to my Annul. I think I will take this pile. Yeah. The greedy guy. These are strong lands though. I'm not super sure how to split these. I think like this is fine. And next turn we try to go a bit off. Of course, if they take this pile, is better for me. Okay, they take the other pile, of course. Interesting that they didn't play the powder keg. We need subweb. Yeah, we have subweb, that's true. There is a zombie infestation on top. So let's me type down what they have. They have powder keg. Then they have conclave and Mishra. They have those 5 cards plus 1 unknown. That's the card I drew for the turn. Okay, let's just discard 2. The other card was not very good, so I think I will shuffle immediately. And I can pass. Nella c'è quella che pescavi. Sì, perché tu volevi fare chain qua a risposta di disenchant. Forse ci stava come mossa. Qua mi aspetto che lui faccia tipo questo più powder keg. O il contrario, powder keg più disenchant. Cioè tu gli avevi letto counterspell? Cioè che lettura c'è, nel senso è impossibile. Dici stiamo giocando attorno al top deck di counterspell. Sì, sì, ci sta, nel senso era una mossa possibile. E io quello che potevo fare l'ho fatto. So, ok, quello fastidio ma gestibile. Devi spaccarla ora, non mi dare priorità. Vabbè, il mantenimento va bene uguale. No, forse è addirittura meglio il mantenimento perché chiaramente non ti faccio uno zombie rapido. Ci sto. Addio 2 Squee. Sarete... Mancherete. Sarete missati. Come il Croican Horror, quello viene missato davvero invece. Opponent. Okay. I think I start with the accumulated. Gosh. We're looking for Sabo Web. There we are. And there is another one and another infestation. I think I take them all. No, and let's draw 2. Play Sabo. Draw also the other infestation. Would have been like I could see them having a null in hand, but we only don't know one card. And this, I think I also can attack with this because if they want to block and profitably use the Mishra, it's another card that can't untap. So I'm trading basically 0 for a land. No matter what I traded for a land, so I think it's fine. Foil. Okay, foil is awesome. Another factor fiction. I think they're desperate enough. Yeah, I think I want to do this. Okay. So I only know a Wrath of God in their hand. It's not a very good card. Accumulated knowledge is 2 mana, draw 2. Okay, we got a Squee and a Wonder. Now I can pass. Ok. Mi sa prima attaccare per far tappare fabbrica. E cioè, sì, ci sono arrivato dopo. Forse era un po' troppo sus, però. Cioè, che ciampo attacco è. Se lo fanno in cartaceo tu blocchi. C'è da dire che lo ha bloccato anche sotto fabbrica, quindi forse la risposta è sì. Non lo so però, non sono sicuro. I can also deal with this with powder keg, so I think it's fine. I just don't discard anything. Play the keg. I think I want to do rest because eventually we take the Wrath of God. Okay, double Wrath of God. I was scared about a null. Now we're softly in control, so I think I can discard the other infestation. I have no rushing tracking his fetch to lose to a disenchant, so I think we're fine. This means 7 turn clock. Let's see what we draw. We can eventually play another zombie under the under the Wrath of God. I can also see like playing like this. I think I have no rush winning these. It's not that they are playing much. They already played 3-factor fiction. So I think they are drawing the counter magic. Okay. I don't know if I'm missing something, but this should be lethal. Okay, we grinded blue-white control. That's one of the things I love to do, grinding blue-white control with blue decks. I always love to play against blue-white, because those games are sweet. This deck is very difficult though, like, I think playing this deck 44 minutes for one match. L'ho coperto in italiano per capirla. Yeah, this card is a bit confusing. Directly above it is not the language you learn anymore. But I see this. Like I know there are cards similar in like in Vintage Dredge. It works similarly, so I think that was the blueprint. Opponent move to 5. I think I can keep these. By the way, the card is expensive, it's like 20. I paid 20 for that. Okay. What I'm looking for? More lands? I think I can keep Swamp, Smoter, Polluted with the idea of shuffling away the Smoter. Sorry, shuffling away the Swamp. Gemstone Mine. Putrid Imp. Okay. We are playing against Reanimator. Nishoba. Can attack. Okay, we eventually do the Swamp. I think I play the Infestation out and pass. If they have another Exhume, that's it. This thing tramples also, right? Yes, of course. Why are you asking? Animated, sure. Six, 7. They can discard to make this flying. Okay. I think I Duress, but I have no faith in this Duress. Okay, we found a Reanimate, that's not terrible. I think I pass. I'd rather create another zombie that... I'm super worried about losing to this. I think that's in my destiny. What did they draw? Removal, maybe? Makes no sense. They draw removal, so not sure. I take 2. I can also draw Gash, for example. I can start drawing the actual good cards. Nice. But good thing I'm dead. So I mean, I guess if I draw Gash, if I draw Gash, I'm not dead. He's at 0-0. Okay. No Gasherino. What do I need to draw? I think I need to draw a sequence of Gush. I think I had ways to survive. I needed to draw Intuition, Gush, stuff like that. Okay, they are... a Reanimator deck. We don't have much, sadly. I think probably like this is good enough. I can also see siding those just to gain some life. And just not be dead to the pressure. Chain of Vapor seems very good. Flood seems very good. Deep Analysis seems fine. I'm not super sure what to cut. Maybe cut the deep. But that reflects lots of the deck. I don't know, Wonder and I can also submit 61 maybe, I don't know. I think all my cards are good. I just need to draw the right mixture. The end was also very good, like Entomber turn 1 and then triple. Like double reanimate. I think I want all those cards, maybe in this order. I think I play Islands they go. I need to check. To check this Reanimator deck. What does it do? I know someone was doing well with the deck on Magic Online. Yeah, I think I can't really pass. They play a bazillion of discard spells, so let's just discard. Careful study. Go. Okay. You found Fetti? No, double City of Brass, okay. So I still know what all the cards in their hand. No, besides these. What do they name? I think naming Counterspell is probably fine. Counterspell, okay. So they did play the... Yeah, of course they played Gemstone. Because I started with City of Brass. Okay, I think I play my Intuition now. Curious if they counterspell these. If they counterspell these, I think it's fine because it means they need to do a lot of stuff to deal with my Chain of Vapor, and I can just outgrind them. Otherwise, I just resolve my intuition. I think it's a win-win situation, but I don't like them to have that Pyroblast in hand. Okay. It's crazy to play this card. I think it's fine, right? They are doing nothing, basically. I know the end is triple reanimate effect, but they have no way to do anything. So I think I play my creature and start to attack. They need to do careful study, creature, and reanimate it. Then they can just bounce it. So I play my 4 mana to 2, my Hill Giant. Okay. Come on. Nice draw. Mm. Ce ne sono entrambi. Perché tu dici che me la rimbalza? Mi può far chain. Cioè, la cosa è che se faccio chain qua, lui poi la rigioca, quindi. Cioè, lui può fare riscarto, rianimo. Secondo me è più interessante fare sta intuition. Cercare tipo 2 Dures e qualcosa. Ma lui ne ha 3 di rianimi in mano. Lui ha. No, can't animate dead. Ah, okay, I didn't know that, sorry. Protection from lag, okay, sorry. This is my lack of knowledge. So I will just intuition for something. I think it's like counter spell. Counter spell forbid. Or counter spell Dures Dures. I think it's fine. No, if I do like this, I can bounce these. What I'm curious how I will beat this Putrid Imp, but it's another discourse. Okay. Now let's attack. I can draw Wonder. I can draw Accumulated Knowledge. I can draw, I don't know, Gash. I can draw whatever. Good luck. Basic Island in hand. I think Wonder is the strongest one. Or Psychatog. Psychatog at least kills this. Because I can sacrifice it. I can sacrifice these to kill these. I think I have some draws. Intuition. No, intuition for me. I already played 2 intuitions as well. I didn't know Akroma couldn't be animated. Sorry for that. I'm learning a lot during these streams. Like, last day I learned that if your opponent has a Goblin Welder, you can cycle Gem Palm Incinerator to kill it without having goblins. I'm thinking like about writing something about all these interactions. Okay, I go to 2 and I lose. I can deal 3 damage maximum. Okay, I think maybe with a bit more knowledge I would have got these. But I don't know, like my opponent also top deck had both Entomber and Monster. So it's fine, it's fine. I'm fine losing like this. At least we learned something. I'm thinking if triple accumulated knowledge would have been better in that spot. But I think I need to do rest, but my goal was find cards to not be there. So maybe triple accumulated would have been fine. Nice. Gerard's Verdict. I think we will play accumulated knowledge response. Okay. Now I know they will play Phyrexian Arena and I will cry in Japanese, but I think my play was right. I'm saving this motor for an Hypnotic Spectre. It's not so likely that I have another black source here. I know the mana base of that guy's aid is kinda like this. Okay, and go. So okay, so this is black-white control, I think. Let's start with a Gash. Okay, Honduras. Vindicate. Goblin Infestation. I think we'll still play Island and pass. I muri che guadagnano vita pari ai danni ricevuti. Ma in che... In che mazzo? In più controllo, ok. I think I want to have the possibility of casting the foil over discarding 3 cards. Here we attack. So with this very mana intensive prop, each time they draw a card for like 4 mana. I don't know why I'm keeping the Smoter. Maybe Smoter was worse than Zombie Infestation. Might be a thing. Okay. I don't know if I want to discard 2 more, but I don't think so. Okay. Now I want. Now I regret. So che non mi immazzo. Ciclare tutto il ciclo non è mai stato il mio. Piace fare altre cose. Okay, second time we discard a card and they draw exactly the same card. Skeletal Scrying X5? Okay, no shot, guy. No shot. No shot, Tarruk. I'm not getting you having this one. X5, bro. Discard 2. No, I will discard with my creature. And if they want to Wrath of God here, I think it's fine. We still have the engine and they have 0 cards in hand. Okay. I would eventually draw Gash or an accumulated knowledge, an intuition, another Squee, a Kravikan horror, whatever. We'll eventually finish the lands. Draw. I can draw the spells. Or they can just draw bad cards like Gerald's Verdict and Duress. Yeah, deck seems very good. I think you can also... It's a deck that I can see piloted by you. Intuition, I think it's a good card to buy. So I know they have Ethereal Dragon in hand, right? Finally, we draw Gash. Okay, let's start with the combat step. Fai anche la challenge dopo, no, dopo vado a bere una coca con un mio amico perché sono bollito. Un amico a cui sto insegnando a giocare, quindi... Vabbè, lui cosa... Cioè, forse qua mi conviene farlo su di me. Sai che lui è morto on board, quindi mi conviene farlo su di lui. Gioca il drago. Vabbè. Mi sono distratto un attimo. Beh, non so bene come ne esca, comunque... forse gioco la terra perché se pesco forbid. E lui pesca, boh, sa il cazzo. Ci sta a giocare a terra. Tanto comunque non la ripesco. Sì, 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 no, ho bisogno di una coca... Come stai sembrando come mazzo più o meno solido di Atog, quale più semplice? A me sembra più semplice Atog perché hai meno queste robe qua delle carte da scartare, eccetera. E Atog mi sembra un mazzo più nelle corde, cioè più lineare, nel senso che non devi sapere che Krovikan Horror lo devi mettere sopra, cioè che devi metterlo sotto a Squee. Però penso che una volta che impari quelle cose che devi sapere questo mazzo, anche le pile di intuition non mi sembrano banali. Poi più o meno il gameplay è simile, non mi aspetto roba troppo diversa. Ok, so Psychatog in, and I think that's it. I don't know if black-white control plays anything like an enchantment, problematic enchantments or stuff like that. One Phyrexian Furnace. Phyrexian Arena, so maybe I can side in a couple of annuls. And can someone confirm that they don't play the angels? No, they play Undead, Gladiator, and Eternal Dragon. Okay, so I can also cut the Smoothers and the Powder Keg. Powder Keg is no, I think it's cuttable. I can survive without the Powder Kegs. 4 sigilli. Cosa sigillo? Fermi tutti. Seal of Cleansing. Ok. Sì, 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 no, vabbè. Scusami, ma ho un amico che si è montato un mazzo Pauper. Lui gioca sempre mazzi un po' suoi che si inventa lui. E nell'ultima versione giocava... La sua side era tipo 4 per di 4 circoli. Quindi uno in 3 per, vabbè. Quindi c'ho un po' il... Non mi parlano i circoli, penso. Circolo evoluzionale verde, no, ti prego. Basta. Se la Crisalide piange. Sì, diciamo che il piano sarebbe beccare quei matchup specifici e poi da Crisalide... Cioè, paradossalmente è partita un po' come un meme, però non è un'idea così stupida il mazzo che ha fatto, cioè anzi è un'idea interessante. UV Control. Adesso la vera domanda è chi farà, chi outtempera chi. Penso di riuscire a outtemperarlo io, però outtemparlo io. Peraltro, boh, cioè, gli spero di fargli Psychatog. 4 mana. Peschiamo 2 intanto che non guasta mai. Odini. Sì, no, certo. È che se mi dici la tua side è 4 circolo rosso, 4 circolo nero, 4 circolo verde. No, 4 circolo blu, non nero, scusa. Però dico, merda. O hai rotto il formato oppure... Cosa pensi di voler prendere due paludi? Chi è? Cosa sei? Cos'è un ciclo 6 soldati? Ciclo te lo metti? Va bene. Qua dobbiamo mettere pressa, mi sa. Cioè, dobbiamo più che altro rispondere a questi. Qui so che Gash non si tira così, però qua dobbiamo tirarlo così. Devo rimanere un po' efficient. Ok. Dai, davvero, ho pescato quella lì. Che culos. Come sta scherzando. Bravo. Bravo, bravo. 3 terre in mano, stappa scheda al scrying. Ok, we have the zombie infestation. Let's mess with the hand before. I think I want to remove both. Yeah, maybe it was bad. It was fine to also duress away the plug. Four lands, okay. You can go. I think I'm losing the race, so I can't really attack. It was better to just duress the Zombie Infestation. I think we have enough counterspell to counter whatever they do, but it's fine. Instead of cleansing, I think I want to foil. I think I know they have 3 lands in hand now. I think it's fine to keep the land in hand. I can probably sto stuck in a Sif. Va bene. Me lo accollo. Uno. Vorrei pescare una Zombie Infestation. Sì, si può. Funny enough, we draw 4 duress. The accumulated knowledge, I'm only drawing because I know because it's a draw 3, so we'll eventually draw more cards. Maybe playing the island was not bad. Yeah, probably playing the island was right. It's less mana efficient, but I lose 1 less life. I think it's pseudo relevant now. I'm drawing another Squee. Drawing another Squee means Forbid is always a counter spell. Can I do an infestation? Psychatog, okay. If they have swords though, it's super bad. But I guess if they have swords, it's fine because I can gain some life. And if they don't have swords, I can block. Okay. Do I cut the Wonder or what? I still have Wonder in my deck. So I can just block and attack me for 3. I don't think his attack is worth. Is it? So they can discard a card. Yeah, I think it's probably worth. Choose better to discard a land, just because if they draw exactly Verdict, I mean, I can just counterspell it actually, so it's not super relevant. I think they have a land in hand. Okay. And they can't really cast a lot of spells, considering this one costs 3 already. Okay. I think I have a lethal now, because I can counter 2 spells, so I will counter the Undead Gladiator with buyback. I guess if they have swords, specifically swords, I lose. But I assume they cut the swords. Okay. Oof. Okay, let's see if I can play another one. Because I'm talking with my friend. I don't know if is waiting for me or what? I think I will just play another one then. Let's hope to not find another super long matchup. What happened? I got paired. Okay, my friend says that's okay. So if I put this on YouTube, I'm not sure I will. I will have a slightly longer video. I think 4 matches are usually fine because like Premodern, 5 matches of Premodern means 2-hour plus video, unless I'm playing like mono red. So I think 4 matches are usually enough to showcase a deck. Also, like the queue it takes sometimes and stuff like that. So I'm curious to see how the previous videos went. Like when I play Psychatog is always the most viewed video, so I assume this deck also will be liked by people since it's similar. Like people didn't really enjoy the Goblin video. Survival is good. I'm curious to combine things. Stifle Not was also very liked. And Panda Burst. Okay. There we are. Keep. Okay, this end can beat a Goblin Lucky turn 1. What of the Druids? Sure. Okay, this is interesting. I think I can Chain of Vapor the Oat and discard it. I plan to just make a critical mass of stuff and then kill them in 2 swings, but wow. This card is very strong against me. What, like, compared to what they do, what is probably not very impactful. They only have 2 lands. Not sure. Yeah, maybe I still take the what. How do they play the sphere? Another what? Okay, Third time today, third time we play a spell and they immediately draw the same one. Third time. That is fine, that is fine. Sphere of Resistance. I think it's fine. I can just wait, like I don't need to do it now. Maybe I want to do it now though. Like would I'm maybe I want to pass again. Like I have no rush. Like what is their plan? Like create attacking me with this. Just want to play basic. What I'm intuitioning for, like I can intuition for either 3 accumulated knowledge or 3 Squee. Thermocast. Sure. I think triple knowledge seems fine. I don't think I have. I think just drawing a huge chunk of cards will be good, and eventually we can just win. We already have the wonder, so. Okay. Sadly, we have the wonder in hand, so we have no creatures. I mean, I can get a Squee. I think doing this is better. Get a flyer. Maybe want to smother these. I'm not sure how I want to deal with the Oath of Druids. I think I need to save the Smoter in this spot. I think I can discard 2 lands. I don't know if I'm playing this good. I think I'm making some mistakes. Ace Oneberg, thank you for the follow. Welcome. $21.21. I need to draw a Smoter. I don't know, I think I made infinite mistakes. It's like it's so tricky. I guess if I draw Smoter here, I don't think I played the land. Okay. 4, 6, 21. No, I think I'm dead. The fact that immediately top deck the Oath feels bad, man. But I think I could have played this one much better. I think I made some mistakes. I'm not sure about Duress. I think it's probably fine. I'm never sure what to cut against their deck. Maybe they want the Psychatog. I'm fine with the infestations. I don't know, maybe we cut the Duress. I think the other cards are reasonable. Maybe foil is not at its best. But yeah, I think maybe Duress is better than foil. Nah, I have no idea, to be honest. I think foil is fine, but the fact that we can't outcast that makes it slightly worse. And it's fine. Mi sembra forte, sembra molto complicato però, cioè hai tante scelte che devi imparare, però mi sembra forte, cioè può dire il suo, penso. Alla fine giochi le bombe di Premodern è un modo per vincere, quindi ehm, sei abbastanza tranquillo, nel senso. Quello è il più semplice. A me sembra, cioè, per il Magic che ho giocato io dal 2020 ad ora, mi sembra che Psychatog sia più facile. Poi a ciascuno il suo, ovviamente, se sei abituato a giocare questo mazzo qua, magari Psychatog che sia più complicato. Cioè, che Psychatog mi sembra che hai meno gestione delle risorse in mano, più gestione del cimitero. Però, siccome tutte le tue carte sono forti c'è molto meno quella cosa lì, no? Alla fine, o di Riffo o di Raffa, le carte che pesi sono tutte forti. Mentre qua era abbastanza uguale, tanto volevo la terza K. He, what is your job? This is my job. Full-time Magic player. Ok. You can also say unemployed if you prefer. Figurati. Cioè mi sembra un mazzo molto trial error. Giochi e vedi come ti trovi. No, non fatto la miscia. E peschiamo uno. Pesco uno. Perché non esco knowledge per pescare? Perché il mio star non sto facendo niente, quindi preferisco pescare 1, 2, 3 che 3 in un colpo. Non so se sia giusto, però mi sembrava figa come giocata. Cioè, siccome non sto facendo niente, lo provo a grindare. Se ero di corsa la scartavo, però boh, pesco 3, 3 niente, 3 robe inutili. Era per fare l'end drop, ma non ti serve. Cioè, sarebbe figo vedere un'isola per fare counterspell, però adesso che lui c'ha sta libreria, eccola qua. Secondo me riusciamo a beatarlo con l'intuition. Cioè, più che altro se risolve l'intuition siamo tranquilli. Devo stare un po' attento perché lui ha sta Pyroblast. Spacca questo mazzo. Dici libreria o questo mazzo spacca tipo Tissimo Fratello, quel linguaggio lì? Stimo Fratello, mamma mia, che ricordi. Ho visto l'altro giorno intervistati in teoria. Crazy. Ma peraltro lui è un grande, cioè... È l'attore... Good evening, hello. I know they have another Pyroblast, that's why I play the island. Yes, yes. Always the best. Always the best odds. Any hibernates in chat? I can just copy paste it. Just let me. This one. I hope they don't have a way to deal with the infestation itself. Otherwise would be kinda painful. Because that's the last one. If they have a naturalize. Okay. My best draw would be probably a Gush. I can buy a Gush actually. Okay, counterspell was the draw I wanted to do. So can hibernation, land, pass, counterspell the carpet. And I should grind the library, I think. Yeah, I think I counterspell the carpet. I don't know why they started to jump attack with the lands. Or not drawing like all the cards in their top with the library, but life is a mystery, I'd say. Null. I think I want to portent them. Okay, this way. Okay. Last game. Woodstock, thank you for the sub. Ah! Thank you for the sub. Appreciate. Dures ha fatto la differenza, sì, sì, sì. Molto, molto più di foil. Ora si sta a cattare dei foil a volte. Sto valutando anche di cattare Pungash, ma non so se me la sento. una mano che fa così con Intuition, fa così in sta mano. Però mi sembra kippabile, dai. Più che altro se lui tipo fa mox, elefanti, cose, e abbiamo risposte, abbiamo catena per eventuali sfighe. Il secondo, vabbè. Porto. Annull. Gush. Guscino. Bene. Sapete che se me ne slanda un'altra ci fa giocaci. Qua secondo me devo fare un'altra pianura, un'altra isola per forza. Facciamo questa powder keg. Tanto non ho l'ansia di scartare perché ho gli squee. Ma poi ti pare, siamo tutti amici, tu mi cominci a spaccare terre, cioè... Ma chi sei? Ma da dove vieni? Sembra normale. Hype train. Let's go. Che sbatti? Qua leveraggiamo la Brescia, come diciamo in gergo noi giocatori di Magic. Solo saccare una terra prima di alzare il powder keg, a me va bene. Sapos web. My opponent didn't play the port and other unanswerable question. By the way, someone to sub, I have the hype train. I don't know what that means, but I like the train icons. I like trains. Okay. One terror. Okay. I think this is not problematic, but this is swamp. Okay. Can we draw land? Like, the answer is no, you can't draw land. No, Winter's Grasp. They already killed my second swamp. No, they killed an island. Floor Life, thank you for the follow. Appreciate. Okay. I like where this is going. Okay, there is another accumulated knowledge, as well as an intuition. Curious if they want to Tormod Crypt my graveyard. It's fine if they want to. Okay, they don't. Okay. Mr. Beast. I don't know what I'm intuitioning for, but Gush. I can see triple Gush. So we start to attack at least. We start the race. So I have two accumulated. I think I will discard the Squee and the island. Curious if they want to Tormod me. They don't, okay. If they want to attack with the Mishra, it's fine. Another Sphere of Resistance. Yes. I have the lands to cast my counter spell. I play the Underground, I think. No, now I can't attack anymore. Well, if I attack, I think I trade with a top land, so I think it's fine. Okay, then I'm block, in fact. Makes sense. Makes sense. Wasteland. Okay. This means I have to play my wonder, my island. Sure. Ammazzo potente. Anche io pensavo fosse un po' peggio, in realtà gas. Questo è grossissimo. Okay, perfetto. Now I think I'm fine. They already played 3 per Ravenous Ballot. No. Yes, 3 Ravenous Ballot, so I should be... Okay. Woo! 3-1, 3-1. I think this deck is powerful. The loss I took against Reanimator could have been avoided by playing slightly sharp. But I'm really enjoying my time playing this deck, so I will play this deck more on stream. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can also check my other Psychatog videos. But I plan to play this deck a bit more, maybe even tomorrow. So if you want to check the live, I can maybe do another video. And have a nice day.